Beyond Orange Theory, you have made this whole fitness journey your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you do fitness, I won't say 24/7, but pretty much 24/7, right?
Yep, exactly. But 24/7. So when I'm done with Orange Theory, I always take on my own clients, or I'm finding ways to produce content. Something that I want to be able to start doing is just start talking more. I was talking to one of my cousins, and he's very in tune, is one way I'll say it. And he sat me down one time and said, "Brandon, what are you passionate about?" And I said, "I'm passionate about fitness." And he said, "All right, so what if tomorrow you're paralyzed from the neck down? Is fitness still your passion?" I said, "Well, if I couldn't move, then I guess I really would have to find ways to make people move themselves, because I can't. And I do that through my words." And then he said, "Then that's what you're passionate about. Because you're not passionate about fitness. You do fitness because you enjoy it, but you're passionate about talking and pouring into people." So something that I'm trying to shift is now being able to speak into people's lives through motivation videos, through being on platforms such as this, and just saying what's on my mind and how my experience can help somebody know that their experience is okay too, or what they're going through, they're going to make it. So it's a really interesting time now, because we're in the middle or in the beginning of the year. I've done fitness for so long, but now I'm ready to kind of change my trajectory and use fitness as my platform, but speaking as my main point.
Oh, well, you're going to blow up and be really big. I already know.
Yeah. Don't forget us.
Yeah.
Don't forget us whenever you're.
But
Never.
I like how you talk about passion. And I know one of the things we wanted to talk about today was purpose versus passion. So are those two separate things for you, or do they go together? Or how, go into that a little bit more of how somebody can think through their own purpose versus passion.
And maybe you guys can help me out when I say this. Like, tell me something you're passionate about. Rachel, what are you passionate about?
Podcasting.
Okay. Robin?
I would say just helping people believe they are enough.
I love that.
I think that. Robin won.
Who has the better answer? I let Robin go say. So this was something I struggled with, because, and this might be I don't want this to be something I said. I want to actually have a conversation about this.
Yeah.
If you guys remember growing up, when you're 18, 17-year-old, about to go to college, what do your parents ask you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, "I don't know." And then they say, "What are you passionate about? What are you good at?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you might say something like, "I enjoy helping people," which is very broad and generic, but I think we all get joy when we end up helping somebody, whether they're accomplishing something or we just know that they benefited from us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling now with purpose over passion, because purpose is self-fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm only doing what passion is self-fulfilling. If I'm only doing what I'm passionate about, who is benefiting from it? Me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are passions that benefit other people. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm struggling now with, I need to use purpose to drive me instead of passion, because my purpose is not something I may enjoy. Purpose is helping people overcome things that they don't even know they're dealing with my words, or bringing something out of them that is super uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. My passion is fitness. I love to work out. I love creating workouts. I love being able to sweat and do that all day long and do that. But my purpose has longevity. Passion can die, because I might work out, I might shoot a video, might be bored, and I'm done. But when I know my purpose is helping people, even when I'm gone, whether the words I say, the thought process I help them overcome, that has more of a drive to me now. And it makes me question, why are we so self-centered on do what you love, passion, but where's the purpose now,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of that has to deal with just our society of the Instagram culture and me, and everybody wants to make their life out to be perfect all the time, which is partly why our podcast is called The Problem with Perfect. But I do feel like if you ever are able to be in a conversation with somebody and get down to asking them when are the times that they felt most fulfilled, it's never those centered, focused times. It's always whenever I was with my best friend and we were laughing in the car because we were singing at the top of our lungs to a song or something like that. And the purpose behind that is deep, fulfilled friendship. It goes even further, right? It's not just a silly moment. It is those purpose-filled moments.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I was thinking as you were speaking, I watched the movie Soul last night. Have either of you guys seen the movie Soul?
I haven't, but it's just because I don't know anybody with Disney Plus.
That movie is amazing, Robin. When I say it made me question everything I was doing. Oh, Rachel, please watch it.
Why don't I can't?
Yeah. Well,
I will pay for your membership tonight. Please watch it.
Yeah, I'll let you mooch off of mine. Can I say that?
Okay, deal. Yeah, we won't tell Netflix.
Yeah,
or Disney Plus. I mean,
Disney Plus. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I mean, it wrestles with this topic that you speak of in a way that really is thought provoking. Because I left the movie thinking, okay, my mind is spinning, and I am not a 10-year-old, right? I don't know what a 10-year-old would take from the movie. It would be really interesting to sit down and have them kind of boil it down for us, because I just walked away thinking maybe I was overthinking that, but
no.
You were not overthinking it at all.
It was deep. It was deep about this whole idea, and exactly what you're saying, because the main character, he thought that his passion is what would fulfill him, like his passion of jazz, right? But it wasn't his purpose. And I loved it, whenever he got to perform and he was like, I thought it would feel different.
Right.
I've been waiting my whole life.
Next?
Never enough.
We're doing this every night from now on.
Exactly.
And you saw the distraughtness face, or how many times can you relate to that?
Yeah.
You are in your passion, and there's some days I don't want to work out, or I don't want to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I also have been on the other side where I'm teaching a class, and you look somebody in the eye, you catch their eye, and you just give them a little nudge and a little smile, and you just see the difference, the nonverbal difference that you've made in their life in that moment. And no one can take that away from you. And like my husband sometimes is like, you don't make very much money teaching group fitness, but it's not about that. Like, it's just, it fills my cup in ways that it doesn't matter. I wouldn't say this. I hope they're not listening, but I would probably teach for free.
Robin, I think some people at your gym do listen. Be careful there.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close.
I was able to attend a story branding workshop with somebody who worked on Toy Story, the Pixar movie. And so a little fun behind the scenes is that the people who create the storylines for these Pixar movies, they actually start off with a deep human truth that we all experience, like all of these adults. And then they make it into a little kids movie, but it's very much for adults in all those ways. So if you notice that that's why you're crying at Up and you love Toy Story and all the other ones that they've done, Soul, and now this one, it's because they are trying to do that, Robin. They're trying to speak to your soul and get you to connect on that deep human level.
Yeah. Well, they did it, because as Brandon was speaking, I was like, wait. I just had this conversation last night. It's so real. So
it is. I think that movie was definitely made for us. So we watched it Christmas Day with my wife's family, and the kids. So my wife was born a family of 8. All her nieces, nephews, baby cousins, they're on the floor watching this. We're all on the couch. And as we're watching this movie, we're, what? We're looking at each other like, he's trying to say this. So I really think that movie spoke to me in so many different ways, because it made me realize that sometimes you get stuck in a rut and you forget why it is you do what you do, or you forget there's more than life than what you do. Sometimes we identify with what we do, like that's us. And then the next day, such as COVID, people lose their job and they lose their identity because they think that what they're doing is them. And it just spoke to me on so many different levels. And I have to watch it again, because it made me realize that what I'm doing does not have to be who I am. There's so much more. I chose this. It didn't choose me. It doesn't mean that because I do fitness well, that's what I'm here to do. No, it means that I'm good at one thing, but there's other things I'm able and possible to do. And that's why I'm on this big journey now, finding out purpose and passion, not versus purpose and passion, and how can they propel us to where we need to be.